You can cut it. Go ahead.
Hey, it's the Zach Nichols Podcast.
And you're watching the Governor's Comedy Club Podcast.
Let's go.
Tony, welcome to Governor.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on? What? Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of The Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio.
Hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus.
You wanna listen?
for you and all to hear. Knockem dead. Knockem dead. Comedy show. They suck.
There's sound. There's sound. Hi, everybody. It's Monday. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Show on Gov's Comedy Club podcast, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. No matter where you're watching from, we ask that you share the link to all your social media and tell everybody you know about all the great shows here at Gov's Comedy Club podcast. If you're watching on Facebook, that's great. You want to stay there, that's even better. But if you'd like to participate in today's show and join in our conversations, please do so on YouTube and comment, and we'll read your name and we'll read your comment and we'll talk to you. That is where we monitor the comments, on YouTube. So please shoot over to YouTube if you'd like to take part in the show. Jeff will be here in about a half hour, and we will make him explain why he's late. I'm just gonna save that. I'm just gonna leave that there. So Jeff Scelzi will be joining me. My Monday co-host will be here shortly. Good morning, Mario and Debbie. Good to see you. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope everybody had a great weekend. What was your weekend like? Please put it in the comments. Tell me what you did this weekend. And while the comments come in, I'll tell you what I did this weekend. I took down the Christmas decorations, finally. I'm a little late on that one, but it was kind of depressing taking down the Christmas decorations because it's such a festive atmosphere, right? So now it's all gone. We're back to plain, yucky winter. But more importantly, what I did this weekend, and when Jeff shows up at 11:30, I have to go let him in. So what I'll do at that time is play you a video. So our pal Frank Kafora, who is a regular I hate saying a viewer or a listener. He's part of our family. He comments regularly. He watches almost every day, just like a lot of you guys do. He's been in here a few times. He's in a band called Seconds Out. They play the music of the band Genesis. If you guys remember Genesis, Phil Collins was in it, and Peter Gabriel was in it for a short time. They had, songs like Invisible Touch, Illegal Alien, That's All, No Reply at All, Abacab, Land of Confusion, a lot of big hits. And, of course, these guys went on to big solo careers, too. Phil Collins, of course, big solo career, Peter Gabriel. Their guitarist, Mike Rutherford, was Mike and the Mechanics. All He Needs Is a Miracle. Remember that? So, anyway, Frank Kafora's band, Seconds Out, their tribute band to Genesis. And and like I said, they've been in here several times. And they're a great band, a bunch of good guys. And they performed this past Friday at it was an invite-only live stream. Well, invite only to go there, but then the live stream anybody could watch. It was at a studio called Blockhead TV. It's a great place. Don and I went. Me and Don went. And it's a great place. We were very impressed. If you want to make an album there, they have a studio for it. You want to do a live stream, with like a concert live stream, they have the capability. They have a rehearsal studio. It's a really impressive place. Don and I really liked it. We hit it off with the guys who run it, so we're hoping maybe to, do something with these guys in the future. But and Frank and the gang, the boys in the band, they asked me to host, which was really cool. I got to we recorded an interview before the show started. And then when the show did start, I got to introduce the band and bring them out on stage on the live stream, which I'm going to show you. So when Jeff gets here at 11:30, I'm going to play you a 5-minute video. It's me introducing the band, and then it's them doing a Genesis tune. It's not one of their popular songs. It's a song called Afterglow, but I really enjoyed the performance, so I figured that's the one I'm going to show you. So that'll be around 11:30. I figured, Frank supports this show regularly. Like I said, he's been here, and I just figured it's the least I could do is just, show you guys a little sample of what the night was like. And go to Blockhead TV. Go to their YouTube channel. You can see the whole show if you want. So, it was a great time, and I thank the guys for having us. Debbie performed Thursday and Sunday night at Governor's Comedy Club. Yeah. Well, I was here Thursday, and I saw Debbie. We had a very confusing conversation. I'm sure she told you, Mario. It was my mistake. I just wasn't following. There's Romeo, and there's Mickey. Crap, I missed it. What'd you miss, Mickey? The seconds out, the live stream? Go to Blockhead TV on YouTube. You can still see it. But at 11:30, I'm going to play you a 5-minute clip from the show. It was a great show. Really great show. Really enjoyed it. What else do we have here? What was your weekend like, guys? What did you guys do? Anything good? Jeff Scelzi will be here at 11:30. I'm going to talk to him a little bit, find out why he's late today. And he better bring the Buc-ee's. If you guys remember, I talk about Buc-ee's on a regular basis in here. And Carol is nice enough to send me her delicious box of Buc-ee's. Well, she was cheating on me, and she sent her delicious box over to Jeff as well. She shared her box with Jeff. And because I've given Jeff plenty of Buc-ee's, he was supposed to bring me one from Carol's delicious box. And he's been in here, I think, 2 or 3 times. And he has not brought – he keeps telling me he's got one for me. So he was supposed to do the show today. Then this morning at 9 o'clock, he said he wasn't going to make it. And immediately I'm like, all right, well, on the show today, I'm going to talk about how he's, just not coming in because he wants me to forget about the Buc-ee's. But then he texted me just about maybe 15 minutes ago saying he is going to come in at 11:30. So we're going to get to the bottom of this. And he better have my Buc-ee's. And I'm going to eat it. Romeo. Romeo just sent me a private message. Romeo, can I read the message here on the show? Because it's it's a whole lot of nothing, the answer to your question that you just texted me. There's Ann. Hello, Ann. Good morning. Nice to see you. Oh, there's Frank. Frank, we were just talking about you. At 11:30, I'm going to play my introduction from the other night of the band, and I'm going to play your performance of Afterglow. I was seriously considering playing the whole medley, In the Cage, Afterglow, but it's almost 20 minutes, and I was like, that's a lot of time. But I am going to. So I was really impressed with your performance of Afterglow, so I'm going to show that. I was just telling everybody it's not a hit for Genesis, but it's a great tune, and your performance of it the other night was fantastic. Frank Kafora was on fire. The band they were fantastic. First time I saw them live, I was very impressed. I thought it was a great show. So Romeo sent me a private message just now that I just happened to see, and he's like, "Where is your wedding band?" So that's why I asked him if I can read it out loud. Everything's fine. It's a very stupid story. If you guys remember, back in December, Knockem Dead Comedy performed at McGuire's, which is one of Governor's clubs. And the part that we were doing our redneck wedding show, and my part is like a real trashy derelict, in and out of jail, just real dopey, trashy guy. And, he's hitting on one of the characters throughout the show. He hits on audience members. So I was about a quarter of the way through the show, and I realized I had the wedding band on. I'm like, oh, man, I usually take it off. I'm usually pretty good with that. If I'm playing a role that shouldn't have a wedding ring on, I take it off, I put it in my pocket, or I put it somewhere safe. Well, I didn't put it somewhere safe. I put it with all the equipment, and it was a weird night because I didn't have a sound person / stage manager, and I usually do at the shows. So I was kind of running the sound and handling props and while performing as well. So I just kind of took it off quick and just put it down. By the time the show was over, I forgot all about it, and I'm cleaning up, grabbing all the stuff, getting out of there, totally forgetting that, about leaving the ring behind. And the show is at McGuire's, which is at least a half hour away from me, maybe even a little bit more. And I came here to Levittown after the show to check in and make sure everything went well. And I did ask him. By the time I got here, I realized what I'd done. So I asked him, hey, can you ask somebody over there to take a look, see if you can find my ring? Well, I haven't heard from anybody since. So I'm assuming the wedding ring is gone. So I have to get a new one. And, yes, I was in trouble at home. Although, even though I was in trouble, I will defend myself by saying I wear my ring more than Lisa does. She can't wear it to work. It's a safety hazard. And even when I worked at the phone company, I couldn't wear it. It was a safety hazard. Believe it or not, you'd be surprised how much you can get your ring caught on stuff. And Lisa works with kids. So she's never in the habit of wearing it. We went to England. She didn't even bring it. Motherfucker. Where I wear it all the time. But, but I screwed up. So what I'm going to end up doing is going right across the street here is a flea market with a big jewelry market on the second floor. So I think I'm just going to go over there and find. I mean, mine was just a regular wedding band. It wasn't anything fancy. So I think I'm just going to have to go over there and get another one. So, so I screwed up. It's a boring story, but that's what happened, John. Nothing bad, I think I'm done with, breaking up and divorces and, I've been divorced once. Lisa and I came pretty close to getting divorced, but we never did. During that time, I lived with Sally, and then I broke up with Sally. So, I think I've had enough of breakups. Maybe I'll stick around with Lisa for a while if she'll let me. Thanks, buddy, and thanks for hosting. Frank, thank you, man. It really was just a great night. I thought your set list was fantastic. As a big Genesis fan, I knew every song, and I loved how you didn't play just hits. I thought the band rocked it. The sound of the place, the great acoustics, great equipment, great sound. Just a great night all around. Really enjoyed it. And I mentioned earlier these guys at Blockhead TV were great guys. And Don and I are, we're going to talk to them a little bit more about possibly doing something together. Fremder, this weekend I ironed the wrinkles out of my balls. Pretty nuts. Oh, my goodness. Fremder's here. All right, so we're awaiting the arrival of Jeff Scelzi. Hopefully he's bringing the Buckies. He's due here at 11:30 when he gets here. I got to let him in, and I got to set up. So that's when I'm going to put on a song from Seconds Out from the other night. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, so got a few things to talk about. I want to try and wait for Jeff with a lot of this stuff, but all right, I guess one thing I'll talk about this year, SNL. I never lose my ring, says Fremder. It's been in my ear since I got married. Oh my goodness, I have that. I have tinnitus actually. Mickey, Tony, ask Mario when he hurt himself and act like a big baby. Debbie has a video of it. All right, sounds like you just asked him. Hello, Romeo.
I want to commend you.
Uh-oh.
That was the greatest excuse I ever heard in my life. That was the best excuse, boy, I tell you.
She was there.
You could win an Academy Award with that excuse.
She was there, and she's a witness. She was in the show that night, and she was aware. Yep.
No, I believe you. I believe you. I'm not doubting you in the least.
It kind of sounds like you are.
But I just said it's a great excuse. If I thought of that excuse, I wouldn't be married 3 times.
Well, first off, I'm very impressed that you called the studio line today.
Well, there's a reason why. Because you forgot something unintentionally. I'm going to sit out. I don't know what I do with my cell phone.
So you're telling me that I have good excuses for losing my ring, but meanwhile you lost your phone?
Yeah, I'm slowly. What do you want for 71s? Something's got to break. So either it's in Dawn's car or I left it in the doctor's office. But who knows? So it's probably in Dawn's car.
My guess is Dawn's car. If it was the doctor's office, I would think they would have maybe called Dawn's phone, or do you have a?
Oh, you don't know my doctors. My doctors, they hate me anyway. They say, oh, Christ, here comes this guy. Oh God.
And why? What are you doing to them that they hate you?
I'm a problem. I have all these ailments that they can't figure out. They can't figure out what's wrong with me, and they take me for tests and this and that. And I'll tell you a true story and a funny story.
Okay.
The other day, my doctor wanted to get my primary doctor wanted me to get a body scan. I don't know if you ever heard of a body scan.
I've had plenty of them.
You had complete body scans?
Yeah, man, you're talking to a cancer survivor.
Well, yeah, that's true. Okay. So I go to this new imaging center, and I walk in and I sign in, and I'm on the World Trade Center coverage, so you don't have to fill out all kinds of papers and all kinds of stuff like that. So I walk in, I walk into the technician, and she turns around, and she goes, I go, excuse me? She goes, I said, what does mean? She says, you're not going to go in that machine.
Oh.
She says, you just can't go in that machine. I says, why not? She says, you can't fit. I said, I can fit. She goes, no, you have to lift your arms up behind your head, and you can't do it. So I said, well, that's true. I can't lift my arms up behind my head. So I said, well, what's the next alternative? She said, we're going to do it manually.
Yeah, baby.
I says, what does manually mean? She says, we're going to scan your body, not in a CAT scan, but every part individually.
Oh, that's.
Needless to say, I walked out and leave me alone. Nice to see you.
You walked out?
Yeah, of course I walked out.
Wait a minute, why?
Because I don't know what this woman was going to do to me. I'm afraid of women. And when she says you're going to do it manually, I didn't know what that meant. So I went to my doctor, and I called my doctor. Naturally, he wasn't around. So at 12 o'clock or 12:30, I have a telehealth visit with my doctor, and I'm going to ask him, why do I need this?
I would pay. Too bad it's at 12:30. I would pay money to FaceTime with you at the same time and watch you talk to your doctor.
Oh, you're more than welcome. My doctor's, especially this guy. This guy, he came from my same neighborhood in the Bronx.
Wow.
He's younger than I am, but he came from the same neighborhood, so we bonded right away.
Yeah, I bet. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of nice. He's keeping me alive.
Right. So of course he's keeping you alive. So you got to trust him, and you go for where he tells you to go.
I trust him implicitly. I don't trust the technicians. I don't believe in these technicians. I don't trust them.
What does that mean?
Sorry.
You don't believe in them. What does that mean?
I don't know who she is. I don't know what her credentials are. By the way, very inappropriate to say, but she came from a third world country. That scares me right away.
Oh my God.
So it's not Stony Brook down here. It's not Long Island Jewish down here. It's a different world down here.
All the more reason why you should have stayed.
Well, listen, I didn't, all right? And, my wife got very upset with me, but that's nothing. She gets upset with me on an hourly basis, so I really don't care.
Well, all right, well, figure it out and get over there for those scans.
Yeah, okay, I'll talk to you. All right, if I find my cell phone, you'll be the first one to know.
Well, thanks.
Goodbye.
I'm very concerned. Goodbye. John Rusciello checking in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I know, Frank. Yes, that comment is going to get him in trouble, and me probably. Okay, so there you go. See, I blindly just when I was sick, I blindly just followed the doctors. I did everything they said, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's what I did. Yeah. Yeah, I blindly, everything they told me to do, I was like, okay. I hardly even asked questions. Got to go do that. Okay. Body scans, and you drink that shit that illuminates certain parts. And, terrible. And, in all seriousness, we do wish that old bastard the best, that Romeo. Yes, that's exactly, Frank. A third world country, means Fort Lauderdale. That's where, and that's where he is down there in Florida. So what was I? So I was talking about Saturday Night Live. We're waiting on Jeff's arrival, which should be shortly. Yeah. So I was talking about Saturday Night Live when Romeo called. This year they're celebrating their 50th anniversary, and they're doing so. They're putting out some documentaries. Let's see. SNL 50 Beyond Saturday Night is coming January 16th. That's this Thursday. A documentary special called Ladies and Gentlemen, 50 Years of SNL Music premieres January 27th. That's what I'll be looking forward to. But, well, actually, I take that back because I know, believe me, I'm the first one to say the show is definitely not what it used to be. I don't like how political it's become. Even when I'm agreeing on who they're voting for or who they're pushing, I still don't like it. I got sick of Alec Baldwin's Trump. I thought it was hilarious at first, but they just went too far with it. And then a 3-hour primetime special will take place February 16th. So that's some cool stuff going on with SNL. I do think there's still some great stuff on there. Sometimes, like I think it was the last show before they took a break for the holidays. Martin Short was the host. I thought that was a great show. There was this one skit where Martin Short and one of the other guys were fighting over a parking spot. Very funny skit. Melissa McCarthy was in that skit too. I thought that was hilarious. The Weekend Update guys, I think, are great. That last Weekend Update, they do it every year, those two guys, Jost and Che. They do this every year where they write each other's jokes, and neither one of them sees it in advance. They're just reading it right then and there off the cue card. And Jost, had to read a lot of comments about his wife. He's married to Scarlett Johansson, and she was on the show, so they're showing her backstage reacting to some of the stuff. It was very funny. I thought it was great. But they're doing something kind of cool. In New York City, Rockefeller Center, an immersive experience taking place. NBC is giving fans the chance to feel what it's like to host the show. Running Thursday, January 30th until Sunday, February 2nd, live from New York, the SNL 50 experience will make regular people feel like stars, from the thrill of hearing your name announced as you burst through the stage doors to rolling your chair up to the Weekend Update desk. Per NBC, every attendee will experience both the on-camera magic and off-camera rush of SNL, with surprises and callbacks around every corner that celebrate 50 years of fame sketches and the signature spontaneous nature that's defined the series since 1975. I think that's kind of cool. The experience is free and open to the public, with reservations operating on a first-come, first-served basis beginning tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Oh, that's weird. So that's what, 3 o'clock Eastern? So, I don't know. To me, that sounds kind of cool. You go to Rockefeller Center, you kind of experience the set and what it's like to be a part of the show. For a guy like me who loves sketch comedy and just loves comedy and who performs, I'd be very interested in checking that out. And maybe I'll try to sign up. I wonder if they let you bring cameras in. I would love to record a bunch of it and show it on here. Frank says, I prefer the SNL digital shorts, to be honest. What, you mean like shorts like on YouTube and stuff? Is that what you mean by digital? I'm not sure what you mean by digital. I don't know. I don't. Is SNL? I mean, it was trending at one time, and it was so part of the current culture. Where I don't know if it is anymore. I don't know. Do the guys in their 20s and 30s, like, do they watch it? Do they talk about it? I was fortunate that I was fortunate to start staying up to watch it. Probably like in the early 80s. I would not every single week, but there were plenty of times I would stay up to watch. Probably around Eddie Murphy, Joe Piscopo time I started. And I missed the original cast, which was just phenomenal. And back then it was, so the 70s and even, I would say probably at least through the mid-90s. I mean, it was, that's what you talked about Monday when you went back to work or back to school. Like you talked about Saturday Night Live. I personally feel it was the late 90s when it started to go down a little bit. But again, even that, I don't know if that's just an age thing, that I didn't get a lot of the current references. I didn't really know a lot of the current bands. I don't know. But I still think it's definitely not as good as it used to be, but worth watching. And like Frank said, both on screen and YouTube. It is easier to watch it on YouTube because then you can just pick and choose what you want to watch. All right, Jeff is here. So I'm all right. He's knocking. So I'm going to play Seconds Out. This is from this past Friday. I introduced the band, and then they play a song called Afterglow. All right, be right back. Enjoy.
Good? Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. That's better. Come on, this is going to be a great concert. We're going to get a lot of good energy going, right? Come on, everybody, come up. Let's get nice and close and let's enjoy a great night. How's everybody doing? Are you guys ready for a great night of music? Welcome everybody to Next Phase Blockhead Studios, Farmingdale, New York. This is a great place. You guys want to do a live stream, you want to record, you want to rehearse, this is the place to be. Next Phase Blockhead TV Studios right here in Farmingdale. My name is Tony Walker, and I am here to introduce a great band to you. Do we have any Genesis fans here tonight? Do we have any Genesis fans? Who likes Peter Gabriel era? Who likes the Phil Collins era? Guess what? You're going to get both tonight. You're going to get both eras because it's a great band. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, Genesis. Are you guys ready? Let's hear it for Joe, Rich, Mike, Al, and Frank. Ladies and gentlemen, Seconds Out.
Like the dust that settles all around me, I must find a new home. Oh, the ways and holes that used to give me shelter are all as one to me now. But I have lost everything I give to you, my soul. The meaning of all that I behold escapes me in this world. None, no thing, no one. And the sun reflecting off my pillow, bringing the warmth of new life. Oh, 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 and the sound that echoes all around me, but that I caught a glimpse of in the night. But now I've lost everything. I give to you my soul, and the meaning of all that I have Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, we're on. Whoops, let me get rid of that echo. There we go.
Echo.
All right, Jeff is here, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff
Finally.
made it.
Sorry for my tardiness.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
Ah, good.
Let me just quickly get some comments down.
Yes, who's here today? Let's see.
Yeah, everybody's here. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Seconds Out singing, playing a song called Afterglow by Genesis. Our pal Frank, who's watching right now, that was him on the drums. He did an amazing job. We were talking about Saturday Night Live before. Oh, Chris Thomas is watching. She said her son loves it, and he's 17. Oh, okay. Tony, I watched. Yeah, we were talking about SNL a minute ago. Frank C. Tony, I watched the first episode when I was 10. Snuck out of my room to watch it. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Back then, that's what we did. Like, we all did that stuff back then. That's what I was asking. Do kids today still do that?
No.
Yeah, I don't.
No, because they're on devices. They can watch anything they want in their room.
But that's what Chris Thomas was saying, that her son loves it. He's 17. He loves watching Saturday Night Live. Brendan Burt, every time SNL is left for dead, Lauren fires everybody, and the new generation becomes relevant again. They are due. Yeah, I agree with you. Not 100%, but there's some people I think are good on there. Tina Fey era was funny. Andy Samberg did lots of shorts, and they were great. Romeo, Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, Chevy Chase, that was the best.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but again, is that a generational thing because that's when we were watching it? Or, that's what I was saying a few minutes ago. I don't know a lot of the current references. I don't know a lot of the bands that they bring on, so I don't know.
But when was the last time you watched it, though, or even followed it, really?
The
current cast of...
I watch it not every week, but I watch it semi-regularly. Yeah. And I try to appreciate... And that's what I was saying. The last show before the holidays, Martin Short hosted. I thought that was a good show. I thought it was actually very good.
I'm lucky I could stay up that late now.
And loved the video clip of Seconds Out. Very nice. All right, cool.
Oh, it looks like I'm in trouble.
Oh, you are in trouble.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I should go into timeout.
Oh, yeah. Mickey says, go in timeout. Yeah, I told him.
Timeout all morning, Mickey.
Yeah, I told him I was going to make you explain why you were late.
Oh, first off, Amazon pissed off my wife and I. Because, it's our daughter's 14th birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Gracie.
Thank you. I don't know where that time went. No clue.
Wow. January's a busy month for you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, we ordered a bunch of things. Whatever she wanted is basically ordered.
Okay.
Right after Christmas. I think we're spending more money on Christmas for her on birthday for her than Christmas. But that's okay. It's my little girl.
That's right.
So, all of a sudden, one thing comes, decides. We look at it out of the box, decides. We're like, oh, that ain't going to fucking work. That's not going to fit.
Okay.
Other things Amazon ordered supposed to be here on time didn't even ship yet. And then one thing is saying, "Oh, don't worry, it might. Even if it ships same day, it could still be there on time. But if it was ordered like 3 days ago, and you could ship it same day and deliver same day, why couldn't it become earlier?"
Right.
Right. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
So that was another thing. So now, this morning we're waking up, seeing all the shit that's wrong. That poor kid ain't gonna have anything in the morning to open.
Nothing.
No, practical. Well, it's something that won't fit, and be like, "Don't worry, we're gonna get the right size." So we went to scramble mode, and luckily we went to the one place that exchanged our online order with the proper size that luckily they had, and they had one of it only. And then the other, we got a few more things while we were there that we know she loves. Like, all right, this is cool. And then on the way home, that one store that said, it's going to be late, now it's shipped. So it might be here tomorrow.
Oh.
It shipped just as we were coming home from Roosevelt Field.
So you didn't cancel anything with Amazon. So you're going to have two of everything.
No. The Amazon things were a little different, but now we're like, she needs more. Now, things are going to be late. Let's get her other things. So we got a couple of that we know that she loves as it is, which is good. And, thank God it's after the holidays. Roosevelt Field wasn't a shit show like it can be. It was,
it pretty much always is.
Almost.
Oh, wow.
Especially you get out of the car and you get smacked in the face with the smell of marijuana right away.
Wow.
Yeah. The Jamaican parked next to us got out. He's like, "Yeah, man, fuck, I can smell you." It's like a cloud coming out of the car.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm like, oh, my God. I'm going to get a contact high from this guy.
Yeah, right. But, I hate that place.
Oh, man, I hate
that place.
Hate it. But, all the malls with all the good stores have the highest crime.
Yeah.
Like Broadway Mall sucks.
Yep.
You know, it sucks.
Couldn't even
no
tell you
good
last time I was in
stores.
there.
Yeah, it sucks. It's terrible. Low crime. Green Acres, good stores, good mall, high crime.
Oh,
Roosevelt
big
Field,
time.
high crime.
I'm not sure which one is worse.
Green Acres.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's right on the border of, Rosedale and Queens, and it's bad over there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just don't want to go to. I would stay as far away from that mall as possible.
But so when I worked at the phone company, I covered that area. I worked in the mall quite often, actually. And I worked in Hempstead and Roosevelt.
Yeah, but if somebody breaks into your phone truck, you don't give a shit.
That's exactly it. We didn't give a shit. And plus, the bosses, they didn't want to go into those areas.
Mm-hmm.
So we were totally off the radar.
Yeah.
Which, I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And believe I did my work.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I know how the phone guys operate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Get our job done, a little quick and take a little extra time for lunch. Of course.
Yeah.
We deserved it. We
phone
worked.
Company is good. That's a good gig phone company, without a doubt. I don't know what it's like today.
I was going to say not so much now, but it was.
Way back, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When I worked there before cameras and cell phones, we had a good time.
Yeah. Yep. I was thinking about getting getting into the phone company when we were younger. Thinking about careers. If one thing didn't work out, you got to have a backdrop, So, but yeah. Yeah, so that's it. So now my daughter is she's slated to have a great birthday tomorrow. Because you know what the big problem was, too?
No.
While Mary and I were scrambling, I didn't mention this, but, last night she's like, can I have my presents before I go to school in the morning? Like,
okay, honey.
Yeah, we'll see, if we're not rushing to get out in the morning. So I was like, oh, shit, this is going to be a problem. That's why I texted you, Tony, I don't think I'm going to be there.
Yeah. Trust me, I didn't blame you. That's,
Yeah, I'm all like, so now I'm finally just coming down a little.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm coming.
Now is Mary home right now wrapping everything up?
Actually, I think we have to get birthday paper, which, I'm going to run to the dollar store and get that. Not a big deal.
True.
So, yeah.
Speaking of the dollar store, that's a dollar store over by us?
Yeah, that's $1. Well, everything's now $1.25 and up.
Oh, is that right?
So nothing's $1 anymore. Thank you, pandemic excuse.
Yeah, true.
Bandwagon they all jump on. But now, not to get away from the dollar store or change the subject, but now check this out.
Okay.
Ever since this pandemic crap, right?
Yeah.
Everybody and their mother, restaurants, wherever you went, stores. Oh, using a credit card, it's 3%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a debit card. Yeah, it's 3%.
Yep.
And that's bullshit. Because a debit card is to be treated like cash, right?
Okay.
Why is that, you ask?
Why is that?
Because I'll tell you, and I'll tell you why. Businesses don't get charged extra when their customer uses a debit card. When a person uses a MasterCard or a Visa, that's not a debit.
Right.
The business gets hit for 3%.
Right.
So they lose 3% on the sale. That's why they're charging you 3%.
Right.
But on debit, they don't lose anything on the sale. So they're sticking it up your ass and charging you 3%, so they get an extra 3% on your sale.
Oh, is that right?
So January of 2024, I come to find out the other day, this lady told me in a physical therapy place when I was taking my daughter, don't mind me, my nose is itching like crazy ever since I had the sense of the mall smelling. So, anyway, see, I'm still like...
Yes, I see that.
So the lady at my daughter's physical therapy place says, oh, is that a debit or a credit? I said debit. She goes, okay. She goes, you don't charge the 3% on it. I said, oh, you guys don't do that here like everybody else does? She goes, no, January 24, a law passed that no businesses can charge you 3% or any extra percentage on a debit card.
Oh.
Because they don't get charged. I said, thank you. I said, it's really nice to see somebody's doing that.
Yeah.
So if you ever go to a business now and you use a debit card in a restaurant, they try, say, no, sorry. And you could actually, they can get in big trouble for it.
How much trouble can they get in?
So much trouble.
Wow.
So, yeah. Yep. So anyway. So glad I got that off my chest.
You feel better?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. But what were you gonna say?
Well, I got some gripes.
Okay.
In regards to stores, shopping. This is kind of kind of
Mm-hmm.
we're kind of on the same path.
All right.
So, and speaking of the dollar store, I won't name the place. I'll just call it the Farm. That's in the same shopping center.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a place.
The best of.
Yes.
The best of.
The best of.
Yeah.
This is a place. You're right over there.
Yeah, I'm just checking things out.
Oh, what happened?
It seemed like it was not out enough, but anyway, it seemed like it wasn't out enough.
Well,
I've heard those problems before, but anyway,
is it in enough?
Yeah.
I never went to that farm.
I go there quite often.
But now that I live there, I go there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a weird place.
Mm.
The meat looks like it's like months old, so I don't even bother grabbing any meat. there.
It depends. I mean, I get I get their skirt steaks and their ribeyes, and they're pretty good.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Except for the fucking price. Excuse my French, but except for the price.
Price is bad?
The price of meat's terrible anywhere. But
Well,
it's-
anywhere,
it's-
right.
you know, they're a little better than, like, I won't, if you go to Stop and Shop, the meat prices are, you know, through the roof.
Well, we usually go to Stop and Shop, but this weekend we went to King Cullen.
King Cullen's expensive as hell.
Big time. But I do like their meat the best.
Mm-hmm.
But so I don't mind paying a little extra. But but this place, and then I saw on Facebook when we first moved back to Hicksville, a lot of people are talking about how that farm like stuff they're selling stuff that expired, and
You gotta look. Yeah, I always look.
yeah. So the other day though, I went there Saturday. Yeah, right. Because we went to King Cullen Saturday. Lisa forgot to get something, so I just because the farm is right down the block, so I just ran there really quick. I had to get celery. She forgot to get celery, right? So I go into the produce section, and I am not exaggerating. I'm not making this up. I must have went through 20 bags of celery. They were all open. I'm like, why are these?
All celeries are open at the top.
What?
All celeries are open at the top.
Why?
I don't know, but they all are.
It's always that way?
Yeah, you just toss it in a bag, and it's because I guess, you know, the people packaging them and wherever they are, they're always open at the top. The thing you got to get is the celery hearts. This way they're in a bag and it's sealed.
Well, that's what happened. All right, yeah, that's what happened. So all these celery bags were open. I didn't, I don't eat healthy stuff, so I didn't know. I went over, I saw celery hearts. Same thing.
Really?
And that's what I'm saying. Between that and the hearts, it was probably about 20 bags that I went through before I finally did find one of celery hearts that was closed. I'm like, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, celery hearts should always be closed. They're always, I've always found them closed. But I mean, that place is really just, it's good just for that last minute crap like you had to deal with. But that's weird you had to deal with that. But
yeah, but
the celery bunches with the leafy shit on top, those are always open.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You guys? Anybody know why that is? I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
But
Like
yeah,
grapes
but
too. Like Brendan's saying, grapes too. Absolutely.
celery and grapes always open.
You know what?
No
Because
idea
some
why.
people grapes are by the pound. They're like, oh, I don't want that much. They open it up and take some out and put them into another bag.
But sometimes with grapes, the bag is closed, but they have just
It's
little
a zipper
holes in
seal.
them. Yeah, and they have little holes in them. I guess to keep them fresh. I guess I don't know what that's about.
But that zipper seal is bullshit because you guys got to open if you don't want a whole big bunch of grapes like that. And I've seen people just open it up, take it out, and put some in because But yeah, that farm place, it's good for the last minute stuff now.
Last minute stuff, but
Yeah.
as long as you're not looking for something fresh like, lettuce or
making turkey tacos. I forgot to get a kit. I'll run there and get
Right.
El Paso.
I get pancake batter or
yeah, exactly.
a bag of fries or something. Yeah,
exactly.
that's what it's.
You don't
good
want to
for,
buy
yeah.
the cereal there because it's a rip off compared to Stop and Shop.
Oh, really?
But the cheapest place around, and I don't go there because it's Stop and Shop is much closer. ShopRite. ShopRite's great.
ShopRite
selection.
is cheapest.
Cheaper, yeah.
Really?
Great selection of stuff, and great prices, good meats. But yeah, like I said, in the one by us, I'll just get like skirts and maybe a ribeye.
Mm-hmm.
Roast beef I'll get from. I've had their roast beef, not so good.
Yeah.
Roast beef I get from Stop and Shop, and it's
Okay.
very good. But that's the only red meat I'll buy in Stop and Shop because it's a ripoff.
Wow.
Otherwise,
Huh.
But we had a turkey breast last night for dinner that I got from Stop and Shop.
Nice.
Yes, tasty as hell. It was Butterball here. It was like, I forget, I don't know, a couple of dollars and change a pound. Then they had, I think it was the Shady Brook Farms. It was like 49 cents a pound. I'm like, take this one out, take it off my scanner, and I got delicious.
Yeah, huh?
I absolutely did. The wife did a good job on that. I gotta
Nice.
say. Yeah, I did the stuffing. The stuffing was phenomenal. The stuffing came out awesome.
All right, let's stick
Oh, my
to
God.
let's stick to talking about dinner.
Okay, yeah.
You just got that? That took you a second?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
oh, Brendan
so-
says, Tracy Morgan era was his favorite. Okay. And after his time. Oh, my goodness, Fremder. They stole John Rusciello's car at Green Acres Mall. Not surprised. Lidl is awful, but their meat prices are good.
Yeah.
Milk is cheaper there, too.
Yeah, true. True.
ShopRite by him is pricey. By Frank is pricey. Fremder, yeah. Yeah, I've heard bad things about Lidl also. Lidl?
Lidl. Yeah, Lidl.
I've heard bad things about them, too. But their prices are, like, ridiculously low.
And they,
It's
the
kinda
stuff they got
weird.
is like off-brand stuff, their stuff,
Right.
which isn't terrible. I don't mind them.
All right, now here's my last thing when it comes to shopping. So on Friday, you were leaving here, and you said you were going to go get a Whopper. Did you have it?
Yeah. Oh, my God. First Whopper I had in years.
Oh, it's awesome, isn't
Oh, my God.
So-
Unbelievable.
I think I even said to you when you were leaving, I was like, oh, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking about doing it myself, but I knew I was having burgers for dinner that night, so I didn't go there. But I wanted a hot lunch.
I should have told you just come with me. I don't know why my brain just wasn't functioning.
Well, yeah, but you were getting for Mary, too. You had to run home.
Yeah, could have came
that's
home
cool.
and joined us. She wouldn't have cared.
Oh.
She likes you.
And I like her.
Oh,
She's awesome. So I'm like, what can I get? So, and I was thinking about you going to Burger King. Right over by us, near the Burger King, well, at least the Burger King I was thinking of, there's a Fireside Deli right there.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I love Fireside. I'm like, I'm going to go there and get a nice hot roast beef sandwich.
Mm.
All right, so I go to Fireside. I'm online, okay? Now, in front of me online, how would I describe this? It's this woman, she looked like maybe our age. Her two kids look like they're late teens, early 20s. But the mother and the daughter, like every hair is in place. And even the son looked like they met it. It looked like maybe he's a senior from high school, probably like a real popular jockey. Looked, he had shorts on in 40-degree weather.
Was she like a Plainview Yenta, or were they going
Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to say without being offensive. Yes.
Yenta is not offensive.
No, it's not. But I didn't think of that word. So. Private name. I don't answer private names. Sorry. So
unlock your number if you're calling and you want us to be on the air.
Exactly.
Otherwise, privates are no good.
Sorry.
My privates are good, but no. But anyway.
So I'm behind them online, and they're standing there, and a guy, one of the servers comes over, one of the counter workers says, "Who's next?" And the son orders the sandwich. So I'm standing there. I'm like, weren't these people being helped already? So I'm just kind of watching. Sure enough, there was a guy who's already helping. Yeah, I was looking at the comments to see if anybody was claiming to be on the phone. If we don't know who it is, we're not answering. So, so sure enough, this family of three had two people behind the counter helping them. So I'm like, what do you guys think of that? That's
two people helping one.
Yeah, see
one
that
set of orders.
That pissed me off.
That's
like,
wrong.
If it's one set of orders, you have one person behind the counter helping you.
Yeah.
If you're paying separately, fine. But they didn't. I actually watched, and they didn't pay separately. So that kind of bothered me a little bit. Like, no, you got your one guy getting your food. When another guy comes over and says, "Who's next?" You get out of the way and let the person behind you go. So yeah, that kind of pissed me off.
Those sandwich orders, if the mother was ordering, should have been all placed by her. I'm going to get 3 sandwiches. The first one's, and that's what you say.
Right. Or you just wait for that guy and he comes over. He says, "Okay, what else?"
I'm thinking it's somebody we really know. What do you think?
I'll try it, and I might regret this.
Don't be a douche.
Who's this?
Hey, it's Grand.
What?
It's Grand.
We're not understanding what you're saying.
Oh, hi, it's Grant. My name is Grant.
Grant?
Yeah, Grant.
Okay, hi Grant. How are you?
I found you guys on the YouTubes.
Ah, right, the YouTubes.
Is this who I think it is?
Hey, it's Charlie. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing better than that. I'm hanging up on you, asshole. Exactly why I didn't want to answer that phone. Exactly why I didn't want to answer that phone.
All right, that's it, Charlie. Last chance. That was it. There's no more chances.
Charlie
Calls, no
is an asshole. I don't know who he is exactly. We have some suspicions. Charlie called over
is that the one that called and made an issue and said something about your family?
Yes.
Yeah, Charlie, you're a dick.
Yes. He started with Joey Cola first, and then eventually, made fun.
Sorry
of
if I talked you into thinking that was somebody.
No, it's fine.
I feel bad now.
No, nothing to feel bad about. It was.
It just seemed like it was like
2 seconds.
Somebody who didn't know how to unlock their phone number.
Yes, Carol says, "Oh my God, yeah, we have not heard from that asshole in a few months."
No, we're not going to hear from him anymore.
Well,
anyway.
true. I was just, I was surprised that he's got nothing better to do but still come after us.
Yep.
Vicky is watching. Happy Monday, Tony and Jeff. Go Bills. Fremder grew up in Plainview. Yes, I'm saying Plainview. Vicky, one person helping per family, total bullshit. Thank you, Vicky.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Vic. Absolutely.
Yeah, it kind of bothered me. Fremder, 2 guys taking orders. Sounds like Germany sandwich. I don't get that.
Yeah, 2 guys taking orders. Yeah, something. I don't know, something militant. Sounds like.
Oh, GD is watching. Charlie needs his YouTubes tied. Yeah, Charlie needs a lot more than that. Let me tell you. Well,
I'm beginning to think Charlie really upset you. So.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to make you happy.
Oh,
right
you
now.
remembered.
I'm going to make you happy right now.
I did say at the top of the show. I did say I think he's trying to get out of bringing in the Buckies.
Now.
You have another one? Well, that's for you. What's that?
This is the other flavor.
Oh, that's one you were talking about.
You want to take it home and try it, or give it to the kids?
And what is it? Milk chocolate and what?
Chocolate
truffle.
It's a lot of chocolate. There's a lot of chocolate. I like chocolate.
You don't have to get me both.
These are my. Those
these are fantastic.
And
I'm going to eat right now.
That was she sent 4, so I kept 3 for them, and this is the one.
No, take that.
No, because I'm not going to eat this. Take it home. See if any kids like it.
Give it to Gracie for her birthday tomorrow.
She had it. She had one. She's still a big fan of those. So.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I am. I'm going to eat it right now.
Yeah, so I said I'm going to give Tony mine because he gave me a couple from your packages.
I have given you my package from Carol's box.
Yes.
Oh my God! It never gets old. My Aunt Marie, who lives in Florida, she sent me a few the other day. I think it was like 3 or 4. So I texted her. I said, "Thanks for sending that over. You didn't have to." She said, "Well, you have one condition. You have to share one with your mom." So yesterday, might have been Saturday, I get a text from my mother. "Where's my Buckies?"
Well, somebody else caught me giving you that Buckies.
Is this Mary's?
Mary got one for Christmas.
But that's it? Just one? Should...
Yeah, there was 4 in the box. I gave one to everybody. One to each of the girls, and that's the 4th one.
Mary, come over here, and we'll do Lady and the Champ. You started this end, and we'll just keep going. And then that'll be your real Christmas present.
But there'll be more Buckies, honey. Don't worry.
Well, my Aunt Marie actually also informed me that apparently you can get them on Amazon.
Stop. Did you look? I'm looking right now.
All right.
I'm looking right now. That'll mean we've been going all this time and making Carol go out of her way to do these things for us when we could have got them so easily.
Yeah, but I think... Oh, look at that. There they are.
Damn.
Yeah, but the thing is... What, $26.99 for how much? For how many? That can't be each, can it?
No.
No, it can't be. But how many do you get for $27?
Let's see. I see a whole bunch of you saw. Oh, so let's see. It's got to be a box of some odd. Read below. It's got to be something below.
This makes it look like it's for one, doesn't it? Oh, for
only 4 in stock.
4 in stock. All right, let me see. Buy now. Oh, they're making me sign in. Dude, I think that's for one. That's insane.
Can't be.
Plus, I just think it tastes that much better knowing it came from Carol's box.
But I mean, that's an expensive box. I mean, let's see. Come on, you can't really. You can't tell me only one.
But that's what it looks like.
It does look like that. Sold by JLD Endeavors. So it's not from Buc-ee's themselves. It's some third-party douchebag.
Yeah. Trying to cash in on our
Yeah.
Buc-ee's love.
Yeah, it's exactly what he's doing.
Oh.
Number of items,
Yeah.
1.
1?
What's the ounce thing on here? Is there an ounce thing? 4. Well, this says unit count, 12 ounce.
Oh, so maybe
there's
there's
got to
3?
be 3 of them in there. Because this is a 4-ounce item, and it's saying the unit count is 12 ounces. It's got to be.
Let me point out, I would pay a lot more than $27 for Carol's box.
Wow.
Her box is gold.
I don't buy this. I wouldn't buy from this guy. I wouldn't do it.
No, me neither.
Too many after the shit that my wife and I have been going through with Amazon, I'm not buying some cheesy little third-party vendor I'm not agreeing with. You know. But no, all right, you know, at least we checked and now we know, but I'm not believing it. Let's see, who's this vendor? There's another vendor on here.
Carol is offering to...
JLD Endeavors again.
Carol is offering to send you another box to save you from Mary's wrath.
We'll see if Mary's listening. If she says that it's probably a good idea to save my life, then we'll find out shortly.
Are you reading the comments?
Okay, there we go. I was looking at, what do you call it? There.
So Carol offered to get another box and replace it. And look at Mary's response.
Oh! Huh.
Wow!
Damn! And her and I just operating under pressure together this morning, getting this stuff to make our little girl's day special tomorrow. We did good. We were under pressure together. See, that's what's weird. We did all this shit this morning. We're totally under pressure. Get home, had to take a wicked leak. Right? Go run into the under pressure. I remember these. The last 2 weeks, just lollygagging around. I'm going to get coffee before the show. And I forget them. So why is it under pressure? I remember everything. When I'm lollygagging around, I forget everything. I don't get that.
I'm just happy you brought it, that's all.
Yeah. I don't know.
When is Mary's birthday?
June 25th.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Carol's saying it is only for 1. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, because probably the box with the chocolate inside, if the chocolate's a 4-ounce, I think it's pretty. The box, and then they'll probably put a little airbags around it. Box becomes 12 ounces. That's messed up.
Carol, how much are they when you go to Buc-ee's, directly from Buc-ee's? How much are they when you go? I always just throw Carol money. I don't care what it costs. I just throw her a bunch of money.
Man. Well, now we know not to buy it on there.
Who is your...
You ate that whole month?
I ate that whole thing.
Damn! Look at you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm probably good for like 3 hours now without eating anything. At least 3 hours, probably more.
Better than a large cup of coffee.
Oh, absolutely.
What are you getting for lunch today? Oh,
Well,
you brought sandwiches.
I brought
in.
peanut butter sandwiches, so I'll probably have one.
Peanut butter overdose today then for you.
Absolutely.
No jelly on those bad puppies though, huh?
No, I hate jelly.
Really?
Yeah. I have a weird
Yeah.
palate.
I know.
Oh, yeah. See, Carol, look at that. At Buc-ee's, it's only $3 each. Mary says she's sorry that Carol's box is always the topic of conversation. I'm not. I don't think. I mean, Mary, we can talk about your box, too. Will you get in trouble if I talk like that to Mary?
She'll let you know.
Okay. I just don't. I can take it. If I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. I just don't want you to get the hit for it. But Mary asked for a different husband. So do you guys have these hall passes for each other, like
No.
or celebrity crushes? You guys?
No. I think she'd probably like if she met Brent Smith from Shinedown. She'd like, honey, please, can I?
I'm sorry, who?
Brent Smith from Shinedown, the lead singer.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like.
If she were to have one, she'd ask, and I'd be like, no.
Brent Smith?
Smith.
Really? If she had the opportunity to meet him and felt like that, is that him?
Yeah.
Okay. If by some chance she had a shot with him, you would be like, no.
I don't know.
Well, what? You don't have one?
I don't
Oh,
need
you're gonna
one.
get in trouble. Oh, I don't need one. Good answer. Good answer right there,
I
Jeff.
don't need one.
Nice.
My model's at home.
Wow. With a great box, apparently.
Oh God. So you're gonna have peanut butter today and only. Is it on potato bread at least?
Yes, it is. Actually.
Okay, all right. Because peanut butter and jelly and potato bread is dynamite.
Yes.
But today, because I told Mary to come home after the show and I'll bring lunch. It's one of our favorite new places in that same shopping center.
Yeah.
Where the dollar store is.
The Chinese kitchen?
No.
Oh.
The Greek joint.
Oh,
Chicken Gyro Galaxy?
Yes.
Yeah, the guy knows my voice on the phone now. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Hey, Ilios, what's going on?
What's his name?
Ilios.
Ilios.
Greek guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greek guy. Nice guy. Older guy. Just
Yeah, I've picked up
super
some food
friendly.
for Lisa there a couple times. Yeah, she
food
likes
there
it
is
too.
excellent.
Mhm.
I get the gyro wrap. It's a little less on the carbs. I get the gyro wrap, and Mary gets the chicken sobaki.
Some Greek places have burgers and fries. Do they have it?
They just might.
Because
he's got chicken. It's very good.
What's it called?
Chicken Gyro Galaxy.
Chicken Gyro Galaxy. Let's see what their menu is all about. Greek restaurant in Hicksville, New York. Oh, look at that! I see French fries.
Yep. Oh yeah, they got waffle fries too.
I don't care about that.
No.
What is that? Is that a steak?
Might be some sort of steaks.
That looks like a steak.
The food there is really good. I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness!
So for local people, I recommend Chicken Gyro Galaxy. For all your Greek dining needs.
Lunch special starters. Oh, burgers.
Burgers. See.
Barbecue ribs. Oh my goodness!
Try it out.
Yeah, I might have to.
Next time you go there to pick something up for Lisa.
Yeah, man. Oh, maybe that was ribs we saw in that picture. It looked like a steak, though, didn't it? That's not ribs, right?
Yeah, it might be. Might be the angle. Might be the angle of that. Oh, there's the ribs over there, on the left. Yeah.
This?
Yeah, it looks like ribs there, right?
Oh, you know what? You're right. I thought it was. I thought it was cake. That does look like a steak. All right, hang on a second.
Almost looks very skirt-like.
Skirt-like.
Skirt steak.
All right. See, another place without a phone number. All right, here we go. Contact.
Oh, I got it in my favorites.
Oh, do you?
Dude, the bottom of my favorites list, family and friends, is all the dining places we order from.
Oh, there it is, right there. I mean, it's a business. We can say the name. I'm going to call them and find out if they have steak.
If it's going to be done with an accent. Say, is this Ilios?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to do that.
And let him know he's being plugged on the radio right now.
I'm going to tell him. I said, my friend Jeff recommends you guys.
Chicken Galaxy?
Hi there. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I got a question for you.
Yes.
I'm looking at your website, and on the homepage is a bunch of pictures of all the different dishes.
Okay.
Do I see a steak there? Is that a steak?
Yeah, we have steak.
You do? You have steak?
Mm-hmm. Skirt steak.
Skirt steak.
See, I was right.
Yeah,
hey,
you
is
were right.
Ilios in today?
I'm sorry?
Is Ilios in today?
Yes, he's here.
Can I speak with him for a minute?
Sure, no problem. 1 second.
So I'll let you start talking to Ilios first.
Hello?
Hi, this is Ilios?
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right, thanks. I just called because I had some questions about your menu because you guys have come very highly recommended from my friend Jeff.
Okay.
And he says you know him.
Jeff, yeah, I know Jeff.
Jeff, yes, we're actually live on a podcast right now, and Jeff is telling me how great you guys are. So you're getting some free advertising on the radio.
Is it free advertising?
Yeah.
Jeff is right next to me.
Ilios, I'm here with my buddy Tony. We're doing a radio show right now from Gov's radio podcast, and we will plug in your business because I was telling him I'm going there for lunch later, and I was telling him about your menu, and he was looking up online, and he's very he's enjoying what he's seeing, and I said you got to try it. It's good stuff.
Yeah, Jeff said he really enjoys your place, so we just thought we'd call and say hi and ask about the menu.
Okay.
Like I said, we're live on the air, so we got a lot of people listening. So hopefully we get some new customers coming down there to check you out at the shopping center there in Hicksville on Jerusalem.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to call you after the show is over and place my lunch order. My wife is very happy. I told her we're going to get that today.
All right, Jeff, anytime.
All right, Ilios.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, thank you, guys. Have a great day. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Talk to you in a
Bye-bye.
bit. He's such a nice guy.
He didn't seem to give a shit, though.
Yeah, he's such a nice guy. He really is. He really is.
All right, so there's the free plug today. The Chicken Gyro Galaxy on Jerusalem Avenue in Hicksville, New York.
The Allied Shopping Center.
That's it.
Yeah, you can read those.
Oh, yeah, look at that. All right, now we're getting somewhere. All right, so first off, Mary says that you're full of shit, and then she's asking me if I'm offering. How do you like that? Mary, I'm going to have a little trouble.
Mary, you're making Tony's face turn red here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's red as could be right now.
I'm going to have trouble concentrating for the rest of the show, I'll tell you that. And she says wow. So, and yeah, she's saying you're full of shit. Come on, all right, come on, fess up then. Who's your hall pass and who's hers?
Don't have one really.
Mary, come on. All right, Mary, you tell me. Who's his and who's yours? Other than me, of course.
I don't
know. Carol says, thanks, Mary. I appreciate it. Over the years, it is what it is. It's not it is what it is. It's the best box, the most delicious chocolate box. Thank you, Carol, for letting us. And thank you, Mike. I know Mike is not a fan of us talking about her box. But Mike is the greatest dude. Gosh. Oh, man. So I had Buc-ee's, and I just discovered a steak and burgers.
At a Greek joint. A very tasty Greek joint.
This just made my day.
Good thing I made it in.
Oh, Katy Perry.
Oh, yeah. She's hot.
She is hot.
But I think she's got a little nutty over the years.
She wouldn't be my hall pass. I do think she's very pretty.
Yeah.
But not enough to ask Lisa, hey, can I? No.
No, there's better. There's better.
I did notice that Mary did not mention hers.
Probably because I did.
What, you did?
Brent Smith.
Oh, right. Sorry. Mary, is that true? Is that yours or other than me and Brett? Is Katy
And I
Perry.
tell you got to check that band out. You haven't been checking them out, have you?
I haven't.
You're very busy, I know. No, seriously, I know you're really crazy, but they got a lot of tunes you would definitely enjoy.
What you played me, I did enjoy.
Yeah.
It just it's tough. Frank C likes Kate Beckinsale. She'd be up there. She'd be up there. I think I've talked about it before. Mine is it used to be Jodie Foster, actually.
Really?
Yeah, but now Sheryl Crow is always a close second. Where now I think Cheryl is kind of.
Yeah, and she's gotten,
Well, I mean, they've
been around a while.
Yeah, they're both in their 60s.
This is true.
And for women in their 60s, I think they look amazing. And plus, who am I? I couldn't get them if they're 150. I probably still couldn't get them.
Yeah.
But and I told a story in here once. I once saw Sheryl Crow with the kids. It was really strange. Sammy's always been a fan. Even she was a little girl. She loved Sheryl Crow. So what year was this? 2008, I think it was. So Sammy would have been around 8 or 9. Zach was probably around 7. So we bought Sammy tickets. It was going to be Lisa and Sammy. Actually, no, it was going to be me and Sammy. And I spent some money. It was a birthday present. Did not buy them the day before. Like other people who wait. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Damn, bro.
I sat to. Anyway, so I bought the tickets, and I spent, being it's a birthday gift, I spent, a little extra money to get some good seats. We give them to her on her birthday. And, we're talking a few minutes later. I look over, and there's Zach. He's just sitting there to himself, but he's crying. And again, he's like 7 or 8. I think 7. So I tell him, what's the matter? What happened? I wanted to go to the concert. I said, you want to see Sheryl Crow too? I had no idea. I'm like, okay. So I bought 2 more tickets. Couldn't get them together.
Yeah.
So Lisa is going to go. They had right in the center, probably like maybe 10th row center. So Lisa was going to sit with Sammy. I got tickets with Zach. We got 2nd row, but we were way off to the side. But I didn't care, So we're there. And Sheryl Crow, she has a song called Run Baby Run off her very first album. It's my favorite song of hers. And we're, like I said, we're all the way on the other side to the point where there's just a wall and just maybe a little bit wider than, it's not a ledge, but you only have maybe 3 feet from the wall to the edge of the stage.
Yeah.
But she's singing that song. Sure enough, she comes walking down that little path. She stops. The second verse of the song, she's as close as you are to me because I'm in the second row. And I'm telling you, and she's bent over, like singing right in our faces. And I'm telling you, we're like this.
Yeah, that's cool.
And as she's finishing the second verse, like, you know, because she's singing, she's looking around, you know, she's looking past us. But as she finishes the second verse, she kind of, I swear to you, she looks and she just does one of these and walks away.
She's probably like, this freaking guy's looking right down my shirt.
Well, that's the thing. I thought about it later. I probably was kind of just like gazing.
Cheryl.
I probably freaked this girl out. She probably like, look at this creep.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows? I could be thinking way too much into it, but it was just so weird that it's my favorite song of hers. She's my hall pass, and she's right there singing in front of me, holding on to that. No, I'm kidding. But I was like, so I did wonder later on. I was like, I must have creeped this poor girl out.
Probably did.
And she never came back down that way again.
Terrible. I saw Sheryl Crow in a show, but it wasn't her concert. Mary and I went to see Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks in Nashville.
Oh.
For our anniversary one year. And I think it was, I forget what song it was. It was a song she dedicated to Christine McVie. Did she dedicate Landslide to her, maybe? Because Christine McVie was now gone at this point. She passed.
Okay. Oh, so this is fairly recent.
Yeah.
She's only been dead
2 years ago?
A year or two? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Songbird. Not Songbird, Landslide.
I think so.
Yeah,
and
I think so.
And Sheryl Crow came out and sang it with her. And me and Mary are like, is that Sheryl Crow? Just came
Nice.
out? Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
What a great show.
I've seen them, what was it? I saw them on TV singing that together once. I want to say maybe Oprah or one of those. Only watching it because it was Stevie Nicks and Sheryl Crow. Just want you to know.
Yeah.
I saw Stevie Nicks. I've seen her a few times. But there was one. What year was this? There was 1 year she was promoting an album, and Sheryl Crow was all over the album. So Sheryl Crow was actually part of the band, Stevie Nicks' backing band.
Oh wow!
And they played, I think, 2 of Cheryl's songs, but for the rest of the show, she was just a background singer, which I thought was amazing.
Yeah.
Great show. Stevie Nicks is another one. Love Stevie Nicks.
You talk about freaking out celebrities. You know, you think you freaked Sheryl Crow out. So,
Yeah.
So one time at work, I'm working an LA flight.
Okay.
Now I'm just standing by for departure in case anything last minute pops up. I'm there at the plane. This way, I'm there. I don't have to rush out there.
Right.
So I'm standing there, and who's on board? Drew Barrymore.
Oh wow.
And she's sitting. Now I'm standing in the hallway by the flight deck, cockpit to some of the old timers who are wondering.
Oh, they don't call
change the terms now.
They don't call it cockpit
Not so
anymore?
much. Nah, mostly flight deck.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I'm standing there in the hallway up to the cockpit, and Drew Barrymore is sitting on the aisle in the very first row of first class. So I'm like, oh, look at that, whatever, that's cool. And she's standing there. She's on the phone. This is a long time ago. So it was the the AirPods that still had a wire with the microphone down here. So she's talking. I'm just standing there at the wall, and she keeps looking up at me, looking away. Looks up at me again, looks away. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's talking on the phone. What the hell? Whatever. She did it a few more times. Flight leaves. I'm like, man, thank God this plane's gone. I gotta go take a leak. So I go to the bathroom in the terminal. My zipper is all the way down. Now on my work pants, our zippers are like this long on work on cargo work pants, right?
Okay, yeah.
So that meant I was there like this, leaning against the wall like this. You think she could have said something? Maybe make a little motion.
Maybe she didn't want to. Maybe she was enjoying
I
the
was
view.
Like, oh my God! So I'm like, oh my God, that's what the hell was going on. She's probably telling a friend on the phone. This freaking mechanic is standing in front of me with a zipper all the way down.
But you should see the size.
Thank
of that.
God I was wearing underwear that day.
No, I'm thinking the opposite.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get fired.
But you could have had Drew Barrymore.
She was cute back in the day. I guess she's still kind of cute.
Yeah, I think she's
I didn't
cute.
care for her perfume though, but she's very nice. She's always.
You've worn her perfume?
No, smelled, but she's passed. It's not my flavor.
Not your flavor.
But she's a very kind person, though. I'll be honest. I've met her a few times.
Joey Cola does warm up for her show.
Does the warm up.
He says nothing but wonderful things.
Yeah, no, she's always very, very kind person, actually.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Flew Barrymore. What do you guys think of her? What? Her Cara Delevingne. Is that the perfume?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Oh, see, now Mary's calling out on Charlie Hunnam.
Oh, all right. Who's that?
He was Jax from Sons of Anarchy.
Wow, so it seems like...
I think he's Australian, actually. He's Australian or British, I forget.
So it sounds like
One or the
Mary's
other.
got a few hole
I guess
punches.
so.
Oh,
But
okay,
yeah,
I've seen this guy.
He's a studly dude.
Wow.
He was supposed to do one of the 50 Gray movies or something. I think he had to back out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Scheduling conflicts, I think, with Sons of Anarchy. Another great show that's come and gone.
You know, I never saw it.
Excellent.
I know, that's
It's
all
like
I've
The
heard.
Sopranos on two wheels and better.
That's... A few people have told me that.
Yeah.
Did you watch Penguin?
Not yet.
It was good.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of The Sopranos at times, but a lot darker.
Is it just like a one season
so far
thing? Like sometimes you'll see a limited series. It's one
Right.
season. It's 8 episodes, and
Well,
that's it.
it
Story's
takes
done.
place right after the last Batman movie. So
Okay.
it takes place right after that, and then my son who follows all this stuff, I think he said whatever happens in this show is continuing in the next Batman movie. So I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know if there'll be another season after that. But
Gotcha.
But the next Batman movie isn't even coming out until next summer.
I haven't seen a Batman movie in years.
Oh, so you're not up to date on your Batman movies?
Not even close.
This last one was pretty good.
I think the last one I saw was years ago with Michael Keaton.
No kidding, really? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Christian Bale, but I thought those movies he made
Yeah.
as Batman were good. I thought they were very good. But yeah, this last Batman movie was good. Did you watch? You're not into that superhero stuff?
No, I like it. It's just it's like there's no time. We keep
is a
sitting on the
lot.
couch and watching all this shit, and it's not doing anything for the body. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Sit
hear
on the
you.
couch and no exercise.
Watch.
bad.
Well, then if you're gonna watch any superhero stuff, watch Daredevil.
Oh, yeah?
At least the first season. It's fantastic. Yeah, it was a really good show.
Okay.
Well, and then just watch the first episode of Luke Cage, because I'm in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Just
right.
watch it for that. Chris Nolan's Batman was awesome, says Frank. Yeah, that's the one with Christian Bale, yeah. Charlie Hunnam was awesome in The Gentleman. Okay, I'm not
Oh
familiar.
yeah, I didn't see that.
Drew showed that she had her zipper down during one of her shows. Oh, really?
She probably got the idea from me.
Could be. Or maybe she talked about you. So Romeo says she is my whole past fantasy. Who, Drew Barrymore? She is cute as a button.
She is cute.
Yeah. Trying to think of other people that have been freaked out. Mark Rivera, who plays sax for Billy Joel, the first time, might have been the first time I ever saw Mike Del Judas. Mark was playing sax. And it was in Mulcahy's, and I'm talking to somebody. I don't remember who I was talking to. But me being me, I was joking around about something. I'm waving my arms, and I don't remember why, but it had something to do with what I was talking about. And I was waving, and I went, poof. Elbowed a guy right here, right in the gut. I turn around, and it's Mark Rivera.
Oh, shit.
I said, Mark. And I was, Mark, I'm sorry. And he just kind of gave one of these, and he walked away.
Oops.
Oh, he says, no, Kara. Who's Kara? Did I miss a comment or something? Oh, you asked before about Kara somebody. Where's that comment? I got to find it. I'll look her up. I don't know who that is.
I think his friend on the West Coast is going to get a little jealous.
Absolutely. And I'm going to tell Diane, too. Tell Gani. Oh, yeah, she's pretty. I have no idea who she is, but she's pretty. She was in
looks
Suicide
familiar.
Squad?
Yes. Yeah, that's it. She looked great.
She's in Only Murders in the Building. Right, she plays Selena's girlfriend, right? I only saw seasons 1 and 2, and then I started to watch the third season. I only watched like 2 episodes. I got to get back into it. Yeah, I got to watch 3 and 4. But yes, she's pretty. But wait a minute, John. She's 32 years old. She is 40 years younger than you. I can't.
Well, if John was a big famous Hollywood guy, it wouldn't even be an issue.
Yeah, exactly. That's just, I don't know. I can't do that. I mean, yeah, she's definitely pretty, but I don't know, man. It's just something about age difference. Like, I just can't do it.
That's a lot. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I was like, well, let's, what's his name? Bill Belichick is dating a 24-year-old.
Really?
Yeah. Remember Tony Randall? He was like in his 70s.
He had a kid.
Dating, right.
He had a kid with her.
Dating it was like a 20 something.
If you're rich and in Hollywood, it really doesn't matter.
Even Billy Joel, his wife. Well, she's not as bad. I mean, she's in her 40s. So yeah, there's a good 30-year difference. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, but yes, Romeo, we're totally ratting you out to Ann. Where is Ann? Anna, you want? I haven't seen a comment from Ann in a while.
Yeah, I thought.
Did she leave?
I don't know.
Wow.
I think she would have said goodbye if she was leaving.
She usually does. She did say that after my show, she's going to go watch the whole concert of Frank Cafora. Maybe she just couldn't wait anymore.
Maybe.
Ann does appear to be a big music lover, so it was a great show. It was a great show. Holy crap! It's 12:25 already. I didn't realize how late it was.
Because I got here late.
Wow.
So it seemed like
Dawn is 14 years. Oh yeah, Romeo's wife is 14 years younger than him.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Okay, she's still here. All right, Ann, are you witnessing this? What your Romeo is doing? I don't know. I would cut him off if I were you. I would cut him off. Now, what's the age difference between you and Mary? Is there one?
7.
Oh, really? She's 7 years younger than you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa's 4 years older than me.
Really, that much?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yep. Sally.
I thought you were closer.
Sally's 4 years older. My first wife was 2 years older, so apparently I like older women.
Apparently, but Lisa looks younger than you.
Oh, absolutely she does. When I first met her, I was 27 when I first met her. I thought she was like 21. And then somebody told me that she was 31. I was like, what? I
would never guess that.
No. And even now, she still looks younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not saying you look old.
I'll say it. I look
I'm
old.
just saying she looks younger than you.
This white beard and no hair. Oh, yeah. I look old. I just don't care.
Yeah,
and says, I'm just feeling quiet today. And yes, I'm totally jealous. I guess you could say some relationships have an age gap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Carol says there's 9 years between her and Mike. Wow. I guess once you hit a certain age, it doesn't matter. But still.
It's not as drastic.
30 years, though, that's still.
Well, Mary always teases me. She's like, so, like, when you were 21, I was 14. I said, well, we don't have to discuss that. That's a little weird. But when you think about it, that's what it was.
Yeah, but...
Tell me, yeah, thanks, babe. Thanks.
But it's not like you were chasing her then.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You get to a certain age and, you can... The gap...
Yeah.
The gap always matters, but the age gap doesn't matter once you hit a certain age. But even then, I guess, I don't know, what would you say? More than 15 years would be too much?
Yeah, probably.
John now kissing back up to Ann. Don't be jealous, sweetie.
Oh,
I'm just a broken down old man. Oh, stop it.
John.
You're not getting sympathy from Ann. I'm just a broken down old man. Stop it.
Unbelievable.
Pathetic.
Talk about groveling.
Really? Oh, you know what I want to do before we go? What? I'm going to show you guys a video. Did you hear about this guy that was kite surfing? Now, I got to tell you, I didn't even know there was such a thing. I never even heard of it. But, all right, let me show you. So this guy was kite surfing. He bought a new camera, and he was recording himself kite surfing. I'm not really sure why, and I don't think there's sound to this. No, there's not. Okay, so there you see the kite, the green kite. There's the guy. He's holding the kite. He's got the camera going.
Mm-hmm.
He's moving right along. And if you look in the background, he may have already passed. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's a girl out there drowning.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah. So he comes out, and he saves her ass and brings her back to shore.
Huh.
All caught on camera.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy. This was I think like one of the islands down south, like not Aruba, like one of the Saint Islands. One of the I don't know the islands down there, but yeah, he grabs her. There he is grabbing his board, and
yeah, that is her lucky day.
Yeah,
Holy
absolutely.
Cow.
Yeah, I thought this was amazing.
That's pretty wild.
So yeah, he's bringing her back, and then of course now you see the lifeguards are running out. Here they come. Like, where were you 2 minutes ago? You bastards. Yeah,
that's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Yeah, couldn't believe it. That was wild.
Awesome.
Yeah,
thank God.
Yeah, so that's a nice way to end the show. I never heard of kite board. What did I say? Kite sailing?
Kite surfing.
Kite surfing. Yeah, I never heard of that before. But there you go.
Yeah, it's the lifeguard. Let me take her in. I got her from here.
Right.
Let me make
Thanks
it look
a
like
lot.
he did it, right?
So so that's
crazy.
that. All right, so we're out of here. Let's see. Today is Monday. We got Treading Water supposedly at 1 o'clock because you never know if they're showing up or not, or what time they will show up. But they're due to go on at 1 o'clock today, and then we have Stand-Up Memories with Jackie Martling and Peter Bales at 6. Steve Squared at 6:30. Let Them Cook, a superhero podcast at 8 o'clock. So still a lot going on here today. So keep coming back to Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here. Tomorrow morning, Coffee with the Dog at 9 o'clock. And then me and Diane will be here tomorrow for Tuesday Trivia. And I don't know if anybody else is joining us, but we'll be here. What else is tomorrow? Hershey and the Keys tomorrow night at 9. There you go. And then, of course, coming up here at the club this week at Governor's, Adam Ferrara is playing the main club this weekend. In the Giga Room, look, it's Fat Jay and Jason Marcato, Rosie Fiumora, Lou Pratt, and a host of other great comedians playing in the Giga Room on Friday. Don't forget our pal Tyler Noble is playing on Saturday in the Giggle Room. I will be hanging out at the Brokerage on Saturday. I'm going to check out J.P. Sears. He's playing Friday and Saturday at the Brokerage. Also on Friday at the Brokerage for the Late Show, they have an open mic. And this weekend at McGuire's, our pal Mark Riccadonna will be there. He's always great, so check him out. Don't forget Louis C.K. is playing in February. And, of course, don't forget January 24th, Fresh Brewed Comedy, the guys from Coffee with the Dog without the dog. It's Ron, it's GD, it's Steven, and I'll be hosting. So go to govs.com and make some reservations. There's some great comedy shows. And go to Knockem Dead Comedy to knockemdeadcomedy.com to check out our schedule. We're putting our 2025 schedule together. And there's also information on how you can hire us for your corporate event, your private event, your fundraising event, any event. Have some fun with Knockem Dead Comedy. And I think that covers it. Is there anything?
I think that's it. Glad I made it in.
Me too.
I didn't think I was going to be here.
Me too. Tell Mary, to calm down. I'll be there soon.
All right.
Treading Water coming your way supposedly this afternoon. All right. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Ciao,
see ya.
man.